Alrighty, so I'm going to show you jazz. I've only got 3 of them here. One of them is mine, and that is in Shaded Sun. I've also got cinnamon syrup, and another color that I'm excited to have. It's the first time I've had it is 34. I should look up the color here. Hang on. Alright, so 34 is described as, where'd it go? Dark brown with 5% pure white. So very dark, but with just that little hint of grace. So excited to see what that looks like. I've only peeked in the box, haven't tried it on. I do have more jazz wigs at the store, so I'll be doing jazz part 2 later on. Jazz hands. Yeah, since I've got 3 of them here now, I'll show you these 3, and then I'll do jazz part 2 another time. And while I'm mentioning the store, for those of you who have wondered, and a few who have inquired about coming to my store, it's not my store. It's a store with clothing and ladies' accessories and a number of other things. And I've been allowed to keep a cabinet that holds a number of my wigs back there, and I am able to see clients there, which is great because a lot of clients I don't know, so it gives me a public space to meet people, so it's nice for me and for people who don't know me either. So basically the wigs I've gotten to the point where I've got about half my wigs at home and half at the store, so when I make appointments with people, I need to know what they're looking at, what color, what kind of style, so I can gauge what I might need to bring that I would have at home. I don't have a store where all of the wigs are set up on wig heads. They're all in their boxes in a cabinet, and I've got one of my early videos shows one of my wig stands with the 5 broomsticks and wig heads on them, so I'll pull out wigs like that and the top 5 that I think might be of interest, and then we sort of go from there. So anyway, because I've had a number of questions, even also about people who've been interested in maybe having a wig business of some sort, that's kind of what I do. I don't have a store with all of my wigs there and all on display. I'm kind of like a self-made, almost like an Avon lady for wigs. So, and anyway, that's how it works for me. So let's start with my Shaded Sun jazz. That I will be honest, I've worn it a few times, but more often than not, I will put it on and then opt for something different. This one, I mean, even though I've seen it look so amazing on so many clients, this one on me, it feels, I don't know, a bit poofy on top. See? Gee, can you imagine what I'm talking about? I have to lower my chair more. So this is Shaded Sun, which is 27T613S8. And so this is just a cute sort of shaggy layered look. Flippy and tousled, and you know, you can smooth it down, change where the part's going on it. I tend to try to go with the way that the hair wants to go already, so I'm not fighting it too much. Let's see. So it's a little bit like my Ellen Villa open wig. Now there's not a lot of ear coverage if that's what you're looking for, but you can tousle it around it a bit, or stick them behind. It's also maybe a little bit like Sky, like a shorter version of Sky. But I like this style. I may need to rethink this. I may need to see how I like the cinnamon syrup one on me, because one thing I do like about this kind of style is how, you know, when the nape of your wig is kind of getting fuzzy and sticking up. I mean, it's supposed to on this one, so that's kind of awesome about it. So, yeah, maybe I should wear this more. Maybe I should wear lipstick too, though, huh? I'll be back. Just had to get a bit of a gloss going on. The lips were so dry, winter and everything. All right, so a stretch test here. It's got a good amount of stretch. And jazz does also come in petite, which I think I've got one that'll be in jazz part 2. Jazz. All right, so shade, no, wait, where are we? Cinnamon syrup coming up next. Okay, so FS12 24B cinnamon syrup. And just a, traditional open cap. That rose lace on top where the permatease is. It's got the extended nape. And this is cinnamon syrup, and let me, shoot. Hang on, I'm going to grab out the Shaded Sun just so you can compare the two colors. Shaded Sun and cinnamon syrup. I feel like I've got hair puppets. How are you today? Oh, how are you? Anyway, excuse me. So this has a nice blonde in it, a little more depth to the color. We'll just do a little spin around like that. I haven't done much of anything, as you can see. And now we're going to try 34. And this is 34. It's 5% of the, I think it said pure white or platinum, with dark brown. So just a hint of gray. Wow, I can't see, it's so dark that looking into it I couldn't see where to stick my head exactly. Well, that's because the net's still on it. I couldn't see. Now, this is not going to be my color, even though I am wearing a black turtleneck. If I keep lowering my chair, I can't lower it anymore. My camera's really... Ugh. Leave it in front of one ear. Harder to see the darker colors, so hopefully you can. That really is nice. That little bit of gray added to it, just, and the flips, just highlights really nicely. And that's jazz. See you later.